Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, I'm just bored today. I'm bored and I don't like being bored. I've done my little chores and uh, I just said I had to get outside and try to find something to do because I just felt kind of bored. So as you can see, I'm standing outside uh, just under this big magnolia tree. Yep, this big magnolia tree right here. Yep, it's tall. It's a tall tree. Yep. But guys, the reason I'm standing under this tree is because uh, the magnolia tree has uh, cones. It bears cones, and when the cones dry, I use these cones. I use them for fire starters. Yep, I use them for fire starters. Um, when the weather gets down to like the below, we're in the low 30s, my heating system doesn't heat enough for me. To me, it's still kind of a little chilly inside, and I like being toasty when it's cold. So I will start a fire in my wood burning stove, and that helps out a whole lot, and it just makes the house so much more comfortable. And it helps too whenever I have a sinus problem. I like to burn the wood burning stove. It helps my sinuses. But uh, I hadn't picked up any cones this year. I hadn't picked up the first cone this year, and most of the time I use pine cones. But you remember, I cut down my big pine tree, the one that made the big beautiful pine cones, and the smaller trees, they have cones, but not as large and not as um, plentiful as that big tree. So and I'm looking in the other pine tree, and actually I see no cones. The reason why is the squirrels have already eaten them. They will nibble them all the way down and just make a mess in the yard. That's what they do. So, so well, I think what they're doing is eating the pine nuts in the cone, in the pine cones. They like the pine nuts, so they will nibble them all the way down. But guys, I'm gonna start picking up some of these magnolia tree cones. Is what I'm getting ready to do, and I'm gonna show some to you so you'll see what they look like. But there are plenty on the ground. There are plenty on the ground. So I'm going to pick some up, and I will store them so when I need them they will be dry. And they're good for starting fires. They're good. When they're dry, they're good fire starters because they don't it's they don't make a lot of mess and smoke like some people use their little fat lighter wood. I never use that. I never use that. It's smoky and it's messy and smelly. But these cones, with them, I have none of that. I have none of that with these cones. So I'm going to get to work. And guys, I even bought me a little tool to pick up the cones, especially for picking up these cones. I bought this little tool, and I'm going to show you what this little tool is, because it's a nice little tool for picking up cones. Yep, it's a nice little tool. You know I'm about tools, right? You know I'm about tools. Well, I'm going to show you what the cone looks like. I'm going to show you what the tool looks like. And I'm going to get to work, is what I'm going to do. Guys, this is what the cone looks like. It has the red seeds. But this is what the cone looks like. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful for decorating. If you want to decorate, do fall decoration, it's beautiful. And also, you can just like break some of the branches from the magnolia tree, and they're not blooming right now, but when they're bloomed, they have a nice big sort of a white manila colored flower, and it's beautiful, especially with the big green leaves. If you like to put it on your table, yep, it's beautiful for that. But guys, let me show you my tool that I got to help pick up the pine cones. See this little tool right here? See this little handle? I just squeeze the handle. I squeeze it and it opens it up. It opens it up. Then when I let it loose, it closes it. And so I'm able to, let's see, show you how I pick up. I'm able to just pick them up and release. I don't have to touch them. See? Isn't that a nice little gadget? I don't know what, actually this, I think you pick up cans with this. I think I see some people pick up, like when they picking up litter, they use this for picking up like soda cans or whatever. But I got mine to pick up cones. That's what mine is being used for, to pick up cones. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up cones. Yep. So this is my little job I've gotten for myself for today. Pick up some cones and put these where they stay dry. So when it gets cool, my wood is already dry, and I can have a nice comfy burning fire, and I can relax. Yep. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. That's what I'm going to be doing. But I've got a good bit. This tree is, like I said, this tree is tall. This tree is tall and it's large. So I've got a good bit to pick up. I've got a good bit to pick up. So guys, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to get myself to work. Yes, I am. I said I was bored, so let me get to work. And I will see you later. this one is full. And I had to go and get a box. This is almost full. So look how many cones I have for fire starters. And I have a few more. I see a few pine cones I could get. And I will be set for the winter. So I was bored this morning, but I think I was also smart. Don't you think so too?